This one to Haifa. You wanted to see me?
Yes, Captain.
Yes, Captain. His Majesty's Jewish Brigade. North Africa, Syria, Lebanon, and Palestine. The decorations are real. Is that what Sutherland sent you to find out?
You lied to me about the girl. She's not at the camp. She's on this ship. And you forced her to come aboard.
We don't force anybody. Tel Aviv yet?
No.
Go on.
You're not even listening.
I heard every word you said. I lied to you about the girl. What else?
I'm going to take her off this death trap.
Don't you tell me what you'll do aboard this ship. You'll do exactly what I tell you you can do.
Tel Aviv, beginning of the same.
Fine. Assuming we've got the girl, how do you know she wants to get off?
I am trying to save a Jewish child. Can't you understand that? Don't you have any respect for human life?
Now, don't expect me to get hysterical over the life of one Jewish child, and don't you get hysterical either. You're late. Lady, you're 10 years late. Almost 2 million Jewish children were butchered like animals because nobody wanted them. No country would have them, not your country or any other country. And nobody wants the ones who survived. Jewish flesh is cheap, lady. It is cheaper than beef. It is cheaper even than herring. You and your respect for it.
Tel Aviv complete now.
You can find the girl if she wants to go with you. Take her. Take a dozen if you want to.
Also ich hoffe, wir fahren nach Israel sehr schnell. Hier ist schon langweilig. Ich möchte schon fahren. Wie geht's dir heute? Ich glaube, das ist bald zu Ende gegangen.
Kitty! It happened so fast I couldn't even leave you a note. I had to go, Kitty, to find my father. When you asked me to go to America, I didn't know. Oh, Kitty, we're going to Palestine.
Karen, you don't know what it's like in Palestine. And the British won't let you go anyhow.
They'll have to, Kitty. They'll just have to. Because we're not going back to Carolus. Not ever.
Then let me take you to Palestine. Now, I can find a way. The man in charge here, Mr.
Ben Canaan?
Yes. If you want to come with me, you have his permission.
I couldn't leave now, Kitty. I don't know how to explain it to someone like you. But we all came here together. And now we're trying to do something. And I must stay here, Kitty.
General Sutherland calling the Olympia.
This is the Exodus. Come in, General.
I have received instructions from the Colonial Office in London.
No attempt will be made to board the Olympia, but the harbor will remain blocked. You may return to Carolus whenever you wish. If you choose to remain in the ship, provisions and medical supplies will be sent to you as you need them.
Message completed.
Not even now?
Kitty, I couldn't. It's like leaving your family when things are bad.
I know. If you want anything, will you let me know?
Yes, General Sutherland's your friend. Tell him to let us go to Palestine.
They're just going to turn this ship into another concentration camp.
You're wrong, Leon Lakovich. We cannot stay here. We shall have to go back sooner or later.
Stay here, go back, nonsense. Did we escape for just ourselves alone? No. We've done it for hundreds of thousands of Jews all over Europe who couldn't get out. Also, it makes news. World
I want your
news.
attention for a minute. Now, you all heard General Sutherland on the loudspeaker. You must now make a decision. You can go back to Carolus,
The only way to go back to Carolus is by crawling.
or you can stay aboard this ship.
Who are you making the propaganda for? Them or us?
Quiet, please. There is another possibility. You were picked by Haganah for this ship, so that your escape to Palestine would have some meaning to the world. Now, if you still want it to have some meaning, if you want to try to finish what we began, you can go on a hunger strike.
Now you're beginning to make a little sense. We shall tell to the British, we spit on your food. And And the little food we've got here, we shall throw overboard. We are going to Palestine, or we're going to die right here.
Now just stop and think for a minute. To go on a hunger strike is a very serious business. Because once you strike, it can only end when you have won or when you are dead.
What is so unusual about the Jews dying? Is there anything new? I say right here, there is no excuse for us to go on living unless we start fighting right now, so that every Jew on the face of the earth can begin to start feeling like a human being again. You heard what I said. Fight, not beg. Fight!
Everybody aboard this ship agreed to accept Haganah discipline. I am now giving an order. We will sit down and we will maintain silence for 20 minutes. Each one of us will listen to his own heart and to his brain, too. And then we will vote. We will now maintain silence.
I saw the people on that ship. They're not dangerous. They're just poor, miserable people. Why can't you let them go?
You must understand that we British have shown throughout our history an extraordinary talent for troublesome commitments. Palestine's a British mandate, imposed upon us by the League of Nations, which makes us responsible for keeping peace in the area. The Arabs simply won't keep the peace if we allow further Jewish immigration.
I don't know much about the mandate, but I do know the Jews were promised a homeland in Palestine.
During the First World War, Britain needed and accepted Jewish support from all over the world. But in return, the Balfour Declaration of 1917 made such a promise. Well, that promise was reconfirmed during World War II. This chap Ben Kingdom probably wasn't lying when he said he fought with us. Thousands of Palestinians did.
How can you promise something and then not deliver it?
England was fighting for our life in 1917. Nations are better like people in such circumstances. They make promises they're not immediately able to fulfill. During that same crisis, we made the Arabs certain assurances. Hence, they've their claims, too. The Arabs are fanatics on the subject of Jewish immigration. Just now, we need their goodwill.
How is it ever going to end?
I don't know. The whole question now is before the United Nations. I hope they solve it. The sooner I stop operating detention camps, the happier I'll be. That goes for every British officer and soldier I know.
Telephone, sir.
Thank you. Yes? The devil. Of course. Send a boat alongside at once. I'll join you in 10 minutes. They want to send 23 people back to Kariolos. The rest have declared a hunger strike. Can I drop you at your hotel?
Of course.